Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grow Up, Level Up, the podcast where we like to talk about the games that helped us grow up and talk about the importance of fun and play in our day-to-day lives today. My name is Samson, aka Samson XP, and hey, you made it to the last piece of Grow Up, Level Up content for the year 2025. Now, in this episode, I am not joined by my usual co-host, Jordan, aka Sir Dr. JM. Today, you're getting a fireside chat with me, myself, and I, where I'm going to talk a little bit about the past year of Grow Up, Level Up, a little bit about where we're going, but more importantly, of course, give you my sunset selects for the games that you should be playing over your holidays, or at least the games that I'm going to be looking forward to playing over the holiday break. If you don't know, Grow Up, Level Up is a podcast where we, like I said, like to talk about the games that helped us grow up and also explore how play and fun is important in our adult lives, making sure that we are taking time out of our busy schedules where, whether it's at work or taking care of family, or maybe even, I don't know, doing other hobbies other than gaming, like what else could they be? Making sure that we have time to have fun and find a community around fun and play games and experience art. And for us, yeah, video games is kind of at the forefront of that. But we also like to talk about movies and TV shows too. So that's kind of what we do at Grow Up, Level Up. And as our last piece of content for the year, I just kind of wanted to go over the past year and how it went. So I got my trusty show notes here. This is going to be a bit of a shorter, more casual episode because, Jordan and I are closing up shop for the year. We are ready for the holidays. By the time you're listening to this, it is December 19th. So you are 6 days away from that big old holiday, Christmas. Plus, I'm not sure what other holidays you celebrate. All those ones too. I'm looking forward to Christmas. I'm looking forward to New Year's. Really, I'm just looking forward to a break from the day job. Little do you know, I don't do Grow Up, Level Up full time, but maybe one day. Speaking of doing Grow Up, Level Up full time, if you ever want to support our channel and support what we do and support us, Jordan and I, you can like, subscribe, share it with a friend. And if you're feeling very generous, go to growuplevelup.com and pick up a piece of Grow Up, Level Up merch. As you can see, I'm rocking my white Grow Up, Level Up embroidered hoodie, carrying Lil Sunny on my left wrist here. We also have t-shirts, and they come in black and white. We're keeping it simple. Wise words from friend of the show, Cameron French, the Friendship Design. Keep it simple for your first round. So if you want to support us, definitely come check us out there. growuplevelup.com. Little inside baseball. I did not think this through when I was designing these hoodies. I should not have put the logo right in the center where my microphone is, because my microphone is like dead on, and now you can't see the logo while I'm on camera. But you know where you are. You got the logo in this corner right here. So hopefully that works out. On to the show. A couple of people I want to shout out that really helped us throughout the year. First group of folks, everybody at Drop In, Drop Out. There is a big group of you. If you know who you are. Jerica, Kayla, Patrick, Josh, Jordan, other Jordan. Oh my gosh. I swear I am forgetting people's names. But if you are part of the Drop In, Drop Out community, and hey, even if you are not in that Drop In, Drop Out core team, if you're in the community, in the Discord, I am always in the community stream showcase channel. And honestly, it's kind of awesome how, well, I tried to turn on my fan, but it beeped really loud. It's awesome how everybody is kind of supporting everyone else and collaborating, and also just like supporting each other. And I think this is going into our third or fourth year doing Grow Up, Level Up. I think for a long time, I was really missing that. So I am very thankful for everybody in the Drop In, Drop Out community, as well as the folks from the Respawn Aim Fire community. By the time you're watching this, the Respawn Aim Fire Game of the Year 2025 awards, I believe, has just gone up on YouTube and on podcast. So go check out the Respawn Aim Fire episode of the Game of the Year awards, because Jordan and I are both on it, and we give our top 10 picks on what we think was our Game of the Year. More on Game of the Year later. But shout out to Cozy, Adam, Joel, and of course Chadwick for inviting us on, for giving us the platform to talk about our Game of the Year. It was really fun. And Chad also pulls up a really cool story that I won't spoil here, but you will need to go over to the Respawn Aimfire Game of the Year episode to definitely check that out. It has something to do with Samson lore. So if you want to hear about my lore, definitely go there. One more piece of content that you need to check out is the Mario Kart Invitational that happened last week over, like I said, at our friends Drop In Dropout, where I think myself and like 10 other people raced in Mario Kart. And I need to check the VOD for this. But spoiler alert, I may have won a race or two. So definitely check that out. Drop In Dropout. I'll try to post the links in the description below. Now, I want to talk about my plans for the holidays. Jordan and I will be back on the YouTubes on, I'm going to say January 9th, a week after the break. Friday, January 9th, we will come back and we will talk about, I guess, what we did over the holidays, our plans for the new year, our plans for Game of the Year. I don't know if we should do it in January. We'll see. But definitely stay subscribed so you don't miss that episode, and join our Discord. Actually, we post most of our episodes first on Discord, so definitely get into the Discord. Links in the description below. Games I want to play for holiday 2025. I need to take a sip out of my Christmas cup here. For audio listeners, it is a gray kitty wrapped in some festive lights. Looks just like my real cat, so that's why I like it. Games I want to play over the holiday break. First one, I promised to finish it. Expedition 33 Clair Obscur. Game of the Year. It was on my Game of the Year list, even though I didn't finish it. I know it's good. I just have to lock in and finish that dang game because I know it's good. It's almost like I already know, like, not story how it ends, but I already know it is going to be a 10 out of 10 all the way through. So it's almost like, why am I even playing this? Of course, I got to play it to finish the story. I got to see the boss fights and all that. Like, part of that is the game. So Clair Obscur, hold me to it. I will finish it over the holidays. I am about halfway through, I believe. And I don't know why I just don't keep going back to it, because every time I play it, I'm like, actually, I do know why I don't always go back to it. I'll get that in my next game. It's because I have so much fun playing it, and then end of the night, I'm like, oh man, what a great time. And I just don't go back, and it's dumb. I need to figure my life out. But Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is on my to play list, and you should play it too if you haven't played it yet. Jordan, Sir Dr. JM. Next one, and I'll tie this into the previous point, plus some spoilers for what I'm doing next year. Pokemon TCG Live. Pokemon TCG overall, playing cards in person. I love this damn game. If you asked me 1 year ago what game I'd get really into, I would not think it's Pokemon TCG, because for how Magic looked this year, and I still love Magic. I love playing Commander, but chasing the weekly standard rotation, playing competitively, all that is hitting for me in Pokemon right now. I'm just going to ride it. The reason why I haven't finished Expedition is because I will, at the end of the day, go home and be like, I just want to chill out, and I'll just boot up Pokemon TCG Live and play 2 hours of that on the computer. So, like, it's my own fault that Clair Obscur is not finished yet. But I'm going to play it over the holidays because I got to train. Because I will be at the Seattle Pokemon TCG Regional Championships in February. So if you see me there, end of February, come say hi. It is my first regionals experience. Well, that's not true. I went to the regional last year, or this past year, in Vancouver. They're not doing a Vancouver one this year, and really that was my first experience playing in person, and I liked it so much that now I'm going to go down to Seattle and play it. So if you're in the Seattle area, actually hit me up, as well as if you're going to the regionals, also let me know. Let's have some fun Pokemon TCG Live, another game I will be playing over the holidays. And a couple games I haven't played yet, but actually is kind of on my backlog. First one is a little older of a game, Slay the Princess. It's on sale on Steam right now. Steam Winter Sale started today. Slay the Princess is some sort of horror story game, puzzle game. I'm actually not too sure. Like it's like it's not what it seems kind of game. So I'm gonna try it out. And that's not really a spoiler because it is kind of part of the trailer that it comes with. Slay the Princess. Next one is Omelette You Cook. Omelette, as in the egg dish that you flip over a few times. Omelette You Cook. I'll give you a second to guess what this game is. All right, that's enough time. It is a roguelite, a roguelike, where you cook omelets and you are getting ingredients to try to cook better omelets. Like I said, I haven't played it yet. But I do like my roguelites. I do like deck building and like roguelites that aren't necessarily just slash kill jump. Like what's a good example? What's that one? Not Slay Spire. Dead Cells. I'm not really into those ones, but Omelette You Cook, like the turn-based ones, I really like. So Omelette You Cook. I'm gonna try that out. It is again on sale on Steam. Another one that has passed me this year that I need to get back to. Another card-based roguelite. This one's a little more on theme. It's called My Card is Better Than Your Card. In this game, you play as like a kid on a playground, and you are I don't know what you call it, like upgrading your cards and doing literally fake Pokemon battles or something like that. And that's the game. Like you are a child on a playground upgrading your cards, and it's a deck building roguelite, I assume. So I am really looking forward to that. I think that'll be very cool. My Card is Better Than Your Card, also on Steam. Clover Pit. I think somebody called it Scary Balatro. It's like a not gambling. It's like a slots thing that goes to it. Inscription, I think, is what it gets compared to. But I heard really good things about Clover Pit throughout the year, and I will get around to it as well. One on my list that I kind of added today, before I didn't hear about it before. I actually heard it on the Content Mill podcast. Shout out to Gianni and the team over there. Called As Long As You're Here. I forget who talked about it specifically. I believe Phil, but it's a game that he described it as PT, but it will make you cry. And it is a game where you play as somebody, I think, going through dementia or something around it. And the game is like time passes and you don't even realize it. You go into one room, time passes in another room, you go to the next room, and it's been like a day or a week or a year kind of thing. Very interesting. It will probably make me cry, but I will give it a shot as long as you are here. And the last game I want to try out this break, RV There Yet? You guys know how much I love Peak and Repo, and it's been a highlight of my year so far. RV There Yet? As in like RV, like the glamping vehicle, more or less, is a teamwork based version of that where you are four funny looking dudes trying to move your RV across the canyon or whatever. I have a couple buddies looking forward to trying that, so I need to set up some time aside to play some RV There Yet. So how many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. I think I can do it. We got Expedition 33. That'll be my priority. Slay the Princess, Omelette You Cook, My Card is Better Than Your Card, Clover Pit, As Long As You're Here, RV There Yet, and of course Pokemon TCG Live. Plans for next year. Going into the old 2026, which the more I say it, I feel like we were in 2026 already. 2020, no. 2026. Yeah, that's right. We will be back, like I said, January 9th on Friday with an episode of sorts. Probably a catch-up episode about what we played over the holidays. Call it a Sunset Selects? Maybe. And what games you should be playing. So make sure you stay subscribed for that. And then in terms of a Game of the Year episode, Jordan and I actually didn't plan to do one, partly because November, December were very busy for us. We didn't have time to plan one. as well as we did one, like I said, with our friends over at Respawn Aim Fire. So definitely check that out. However, if over the break, maybe Jordan plays Clair Obscure, maybe I finish it, maybe Omelette You Cook is crazy and just usurped everything, we will come back to that game of the year in January. As well, other updates to the channel. Don't be surprised if you see the channel go live over the break. Little inside baseball. I don't know how much I'm supposed to say because I did not brief this with a big old Sir Dr. JM over there, but we might try some live streaming over the break. So keep an eye on the channel, whether here on YouTube or, well, I guess you can't live stream if you're listening on podcast services, but check us out on YouTube. Maybe even check us out on Twitch.tv. Yes, we have a Twitch channel that we never talk about, but it's there. Check that out. And then, yeah, maybe we'll see you in the live stream. I don't know what we're planning on live streaming. Maybe it will be just Jordan playing. What does he play? Probably Hollow Knight Silk Song again. Yeah, keep an eye on the channels for that as well. Stay subscribed to all our socials at Grow Up Level Up on everything. Of course, Instagram is where we are most active most of the time, as well as Blue Sky. But if you want to chat with us directly, join us on the Discord. The link in the description should still be working. So get in there. Make sure your notifications are on for that as well, because we post when new episodes go live over there. And finally, if you want to support us, we would love you to subscribe on YouTube, follow us on podcasts, give a thumbs up, leave a comment about what games you're going to play over the break. I forgot to mention that. Like, we want to make this show for you and with you. So tell us what games we should be checking out over the break, and maybe I'll get around to it. We'll play a game in the comments if you leave one. So definitely check that out, or leave a comment below about what game you want me to play or what games you want me to check out. Finally, again, if you really want to support us or buy a gift for yourself, maybe you got some Christmas money burning a hole in your pocket, you can support us by going to growuplevelup.com and picking up a hoodie designed by the French Dip Design. Actually, all this brand kit is designed by a French Dip Design. Thank you, Cameron. Check out his work too, the FrenchDipDesign.com. And if you want to wear some of the merch, growuplevelup.com is where you want to go. That's it for me this year. Thank you for following and listening along in 2025. This has been our biggest year so far, our biggest year of growth, of meeting new folks, of getting cool opportunities, doing Grow Up, Level Up, where in the end, I just want an outlet to talk about how games are important in everyday lives, how fun is important in everyday lives. And who knows what's in store for 2026? We'll just keep going. We'll be here week by week, chatting about games, maybe chatting about sports and movies and TV and all that, all the things that make life worth living for. Support our artists. Screw you, AI, taking away jobs. And yeah, we hope you have a happy holiday playing with your friends and family. Make sure you eat lots. Make sure you play lots. Make sure you sleep lots. I forgot about that. But we will see you in the new year. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you so much.